Alrighty. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I figured obviously I'd wait to do this stream until the new Dragon Ball Super ended, and then maybe about an hour or so after, so everyone could sort of, you know... I did this a couple Saturdays ago during this, and there was a lot of like, why are you streaming during Super? I'm like, I'm sorry. So, we aren't streaming during Super. Good on that. And, just a quick sort of overview. This team I've actually been working on for a very, very long time. I've considered physical probably one of the biggest roadblocks this game has had. I know we had our craziness with tech last week, or a few days ago, but physical, you absolutely have to have, like, just a certain subset of units, or it's just impossible to do. And even with this team, I'm a little nervous about this, but I feel like it's finally time to give it a try. I was able to rainbow nearly everybody except for the dupe Super Boo of... Because, I mean, I'm not rolling on Super Boo's banner for 4 separate dupes of the support Boo. And, honestly, the Omega Shenron I have... It's the only Omega Shenron I've rolled since his banner came when he was released, like nearly half a year ago to a year ago. But the rest of them I've had some luck with. And hopefully the team at General will have the luck I need to finally beat this thing. Also, yes, the Ultra Instinct Goku, I should kind of clarify something. So, what I have noticed is, I didn't realize the show was going on hiatus for 2 weeks. That one was actually news to me. There's 2 things coming. One, there's the Tournament of Power events coming back in exactly 3 days on the 6th. And the showcase for Ultra Instinct Goku was going to be coming in exactly 2 weeks. I thought that was coming today. So, the timeline for the Mastered Ultra Instinct is going to be coming either the 6th or the 18th. I'm pretty almost 100% confident on that one. I kind of fell into the trap this week of not realizing that the actual transformation would be at the end of the episode, which obviously it should have been. I mean, they've always done it that way. I just got a little ahead of myself because they announced the 5 stones. I'm saying in now, don't suck tonight or I take my sub back. That's the kind of motivation we need. Nah, I have a good feeling about this team, to be honest. Wow. Well, and you notice how, as I was saying the sentence, I have a good feeling about this team, to be honest. As the sentence finished, I died. This is why I can never say good or bad. I'll instantly jinx myself. Also, thanks for following, T-Bart. There's been a couple coolers in here. Where do they all go? We actually... Just before I started this, I had about 20 to pick from. Oh well, I'll use the base cooler for now. Obviously, this is a good team, and I have a good feeling about it too, but RNG is always involved in this, sadly. I shouldn't have had Super Boo get ulted by Videl, but who knows if she's gonna ult. I was gonna say I have a good feeling about this team dies in the middle of the sentence. Our best bet is, to be 100% honest, Frieza and Cooler are just, like, all my damage. The Boo Tanks is also quite a bit of the damage, but at the same time, I'm relying more on his passives and his abilities for... He also super seals. So less of the stun chance, but typically villains don't actually have super sealing. So that was a nice change of pace. I just have to hope that the person I chose was the right one to seal. How's it going, Daniel Unakagaboo? I think Tian's looking at me looking a little funny. His third eye's got that look like, bro, I'm about to freaking tri-beam you. It's like, please no, Tian. Please no. Oh, nope. Krillin was getting that destructive disc. That might be a turn 1 death right there. Omega just ate 2 ults for a total of 260,000 damage. So this is what I was talking about with physical. To me, I consider physical the most difficult of all the teams. More difficult than tech, more difficult than strength, and easily more difficult than and agility. And this is what I was also frankly sort of worried about. I know a lot of people are always like, oh man, extreme villains have the great setup of teams, but I have some of the best teams that extreme physical can make. And you can already see right now that this is going to be a rough road. The new episode was a Michael Bay classic, yeah. A lot of, I'm not gonna say it's fluff, but it was it's supposed to build you up for the transformation. I mean, it's how DBZ always does it. Down for the count. Oh no, I'm going to die. I have to do, there's nothing we can do. If only I think Super Saiyan 3 was kind of like the only difference in that, because Goku only went Super Saiyan 3 to show it off. But pretty much every transformation was always like, as Goku said himself, out of a need, not a desire. So they always kind of got to build them up on you, like, oh man, what's gonna happen? Find out next. Oh wait, he's transforming! Now you will get to see how cool the transformation is next week. And thus, the waiting begins. Alright, we're gonna use passive of Super Boo to kind of give Cooler that bump. And hopefully Omega... I'm really surprised Omega got hit so hard. With the nature of his stats, I mean, I know he's one of the only non-rainbows I have, but Jesus. The loss of those stats was monumental. Yeah, it's sad, it's 2 weeks. Also, if you just got in here, as I was explaining before, when I realized that it's coming in 2 weeks, I didn't realize I'm taking a hiatus next week. You can expect the Mastered Ultra Instant Goku either... luckily on the 6th, which I hope, or more probably on the 18th when the 2-week hiatus is over. But nobody wants to wait 2 weeks, obviously, and that also means we're going to have like a filler banner or something coming. Because Goku and Vegeta's LR banner ends in exactly 3 days. The same time that the Tournament of Power event comes back. Now, he is taking a lot of damage with all the defense, but... one of the good things here is we have the entire Frieza family on board, so everyone's getting links. And the Super Strike Cooler, of all things, his passive reduces the attack of the entire enemy team by 25%. And Super Battle Road, of all things, it's quite helpful. Cooler isn't exactly a tanky individual, obviously, but I have a Rainbow Cooler, so with 80,000 defense, there's a good chance we'll live. But there's also a good chance we're gonna get ulted, so in spite of all these terrible things about to happen to me, we're gonna Chi-Chi this up. With physical of all things too, you're really relying on Frieza and Cooler to do all of your damage, because the majority of everybody else is just sort of there to make sure you stay alive. Kind of the worst thing about King Cold, especially. Oh, look at that defense, though, man. Oh, that's 6 we have Chi-Chi. I was like, wow. That was some good defense. It dropped our damage to 26. Yep, it's exactly like Demon King Piccolo. He's the exact same passive. But kind of like what I was about to say is, he's a Super Strike character. And even though he has been Dokkan, he's supposed to be a freebie farmable character, so he's not fantastic. Meaning his damage is pretty bleh overall. Hey, thanks for subbing, Super Saiyan 4. Go Hees. The bright side, we did manage to actually knock Boo out of there and be healed a bit on the return. And that was strictly just because of Boo tanks. Boot tanks would steal the super, but I would prefer a higher damage, just kind of knock Hercule out of here. I think I can handle one Videl ult. I say with hopeful optimism. No, Goku Black is terrible here. The physical one you're talking about, I have a Rainbow as well, but that Goku Black was also dropped during a time that nuking was still a thing. And you can't nuke in Super Battle Road. I mean, you can, but will survive and kill exactly one set of people and then die in the next round. Unfortunately, that physical black is nothing but a hindrance, especially in JP. Global has the buffed up physical black, where you get the additional key and stuff on his passive. JP doesn't have that, so he is really nothing but a liability here. Oh, that works out if Adele's dead last. I think these three can take her down. We got Super Boo on board and my two hardest hitters on deck. Getting buffed between Super Boo and buffing themselves. They should take her down. Oh, one thing I should probably let you guys know too is there's only 7 or 8 days left on spending your, I guess, 3rd anniversary coins or tokens. It's also the same for the tickets. So if you've been like hoarding tickets or haven't used them all yet, you have about 3 days left to get tickets, but the banner itself goes away on the 9th. As well as all of the crap you can buy with the 3rd anniversary coins. I know it's kind of weird to get like a message like that nearly a week in advance, but I have tendencies to forget things until the very last second, and I'd rather hope that doesn't happen to you. Because I've had it before where I forget about an event entirely, and I farm all the stuff up, and then I forget to buy the stuff, and like, that was just like weeks wasted for no reason. Alright, that wasn't so bad. We got through round 1 with only a single item used, and we healed up a decent amount. I'm finally here to monitor your chat. Welcome, Johan. So if we're aiming for Gohan, if we can have... Ah, crap. I think the rainbow pushed it down, so I can't actually ult with my Boo tanks. I was gonna seal Goku's ult. Instead, we're gonna take it like a man. No, he doesn't have more attack than Cooler. Cooler's about to leap. I believe this is the friend Cooler, too. The guys I took wasn't a bad Cooler per se, but I just don't think he's rocking many dupes, so... The boot tanks I'm using is rainbowed out, as is my Cooler, so... Any stats he's getting are... No, that Cooler dodge! That a boy. Or not Cooler, that Cold dodge. Yep, I set King Cold specifically to do that. Because I know King Cold's weak as a character, and since he only served as a passive user, I took nothing but dodge for him. I'm glad that paid off, because we would have actually been dead that turn. Okay, but Gohan didn't really take as much damage as I would have liked him to. Yikes. Guess that dodge, baby. Alright, big boy Cooler, you're up. Batter up! How's it going there, low-key Savage? Come on, Cooler. Dude, dang it. So Cooler came out during a time that the 120% leads were still pretty new. I think he came out directly after Super Saiyan 4 and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, so he was the 3rd one introduced. And during this time, we were still using the old God leads. So one of the things I noticed during the time is Physical Broly, who was one of the older God leads, if you're at a certain threshold, I believe a certain amount of ki, Physical Broly would always ult twice, no matter what. Now, Cooler is a guaranteed additional attack as well, with a chance for it to be a super attack. That's the only thing I dislike about Cooler. Because with Broly, I always know it'll be 2 super attacks. With Cooler, it's always like, maybe the second will be a super. Can I moderate your dad? What? I don't know how to really answer that question. I was gonna say, I think in this form, Frieza might actually be the better tanker. We can get Gohan dead. But Gohan, God, they're making it so Gohan's attacking me multiple times first. I can only intercept exactly one attack. Of course I should have seen this coming. I mean, Bandai knows a character's about to die. Rule of thumb is, remember, always put the character who's about to die in front of you so he can attack you 7 times. Thank you, Gohan. Yeah, Cooler... Omega has an issue as well, but Omega also has some additional stats on his passive just because he came later, which makes him slightly better and cooler in that regard. Man, that sucks. I just don't... Because if that Gohan ults me and the second one ults me, we die. And that's just a risk I really can't risk taking. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Full Power Frieza, when he gets his Extreme Z Awakening, like if we thought Super Saiyan 3 Goku's was crazy, this Frieza is going to become monumentally broken. He's still a great card right now because of his passive being percentage-based. If they do Z Awaken him, I feel like it's not going to be for quite a while. Alright, this will at least ensure we survive the... Yep, there's one ult. Those 3 hits, so we had 200,000 health before this. All combined, we just lost about, like, 120,000 health. Meaning Goku would attack us 3 times and most likely kill us. It's really sad that I've become so aware in predicting of their own RNG that I can actually almost counter RNG just because I've seen this happen so many times. Oh, nice. We got the additional attack twice, both Mega Super. Yep, but there's the ult from Goku, which would have killed us if we didn't heal. Bandai, I'm on to you. You think you smart? But I'm somewhat smart too, on the occasion. Oh, dude, Cell, I'm so excited for. I want him to increase, obviously, the amount of, like, stats he gets per orb gained, but I also wanted to get, like, some better links overall, etc., and then that tech Cell is going to become a monster. Alright, Bootex, we can seal Goku, but since Goku ulted us last turn, there's almost 0% chance he'll ult again. You know what? Let's get him dead here. I could use one more healing item. Our Dokkan bar isn't full yet, and I can use the 3rd one to possibly heal me in the next. Leaving me 2 more heals for the next 2, thus allowing me to maybe win if this... like, the situation in my head goes correctly. To be honest, I probably should have switched this place where Super Buu and Cooler are, because if Goku doesn't die, Super Buu is just going to get pummeled. No, Goku Black. See, everyone keeps mentioning Goku Black, but that's the thing, is like, you're looking at this from a pure damage perspective. Goku Black is terrible here. And also, as I have to mention again, he doesn't have Global's passive buff on him. The Goku Black JP has is a very gimped version of Black. Very nice. Alright, this will probably be Super Trunks and Super Vegeta, leaving us with Super Saiyan 3, which I believe was the Sun family. Or that it was, I think it was a Goku, Vegeta, Trunks, and Goten. So it's going to be 2 and 4. How did Buu do that much damage? Because the Buu tanks I have is Rainbow right now. Every card I'm using is Rainbow except for Omega and Super Buu non-absorbed. That's a good start. I like it. We got heavy damagers on the first turn. But the kind of the crappy thing about round 3 is it's typically always the 2 people. I don't think it's ever changed. In fact, I think every Super round 3 has always been a variation of Trunks and Vegeta. I don't know why that is, but it's always very hard to really calculate where they're going because they attack you about 7 times. And 2 ults almost always guarantee about 100,000 damage, leaving us only about 130,000 damage of freebie shots. So if 2 are about 100,000, that leaves 5 damageable hits, anywhere between 10 and 30,000 damage each, and that's what you always have to pray is hitting correctly. If you don't, then you just die. Also, thanks for following. I'll check your name there in a second. It just passed too quick. What do I have? I saved... You know what? I'm gonna usher this. I saved both the ushers and one Chi-Chi left. That way I'm not have to be too detrimental about this. If that's the case too, we're gonna switch these guys around. Get the defense lowered through Omega. Alright, let's see if these big brutes can actually do the damage I want them to. Just found the 100% agility Tapion. Ha! Nice. I think he's one of the few Dokkan cards I actually don't have. I just really had no incentive to roll on Tapion's banner. I like the giant cards, I do, but I'm just like, alright. In fact, I already got the Tech Tapion from the current ticket banner, so I'm not really missing out on much. Hey, yes! Woohoo! Frieza with the additional. That's my boy. Man, Vegeta. I mean, witness, this Vegeta just survived an Omega Ultimate, 2 Rainbow Cooler Ultimates, and 2 Rainbow Full Power Freeze Ultimates. What a beast. Jumping off a cliff? Oh, well, yeah, let's not do that. I pulled LR Goku Black earlier? Yeah, see? I was waiting for someone to come in chat and let me know how they pulled an LR. It's just become a thing in here lately. But JX, I pulled blah 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 LR off the ticket banner in a single summon. And then I go and try to ticket banner every time, and it's always Tech or Int Pan. I even last time, remember if you were here, I even said it as it was happening, like introducing our new Pan, and it was Tech Pan again. Why is Trunks attacking so much? What the f... I think Trunks is attacking one more time than Vegeta, which sucks. I also have to hope that Vegeta actually dies this turn. That Dokkan's not ready, though. Oh, criminy. Where's Vegeta attacking next? Vegeta's attacking Dead Blast. If we could survive all of Trunks's... Oh, this is... We're taking a risk here, but I pretty much have to. Don't try this at home! Come on, remember, Cooler has automatic second attack with a chance of it being an additional. Do it. Ult, that's not an ult, Cooler. What? Oh! Third additional attack! Cooler, yes! My man! I thought all hope was lost there. Out of nowhere. The man with the plan. I think we might... And the dodge! Woo! Alright. See, this is the team I like to see. They want to win. You also notice how Boo-Tank's ultimate's actually, like, very involved. He uses the rings of Gotank's attacks. They actually animate it so you get stuck in the rings. Then he does a differentiated Kamehameha and blasts them away. God, I love these newer cards sometimes. I'm gonna request you calm the fuck down, and I'm gonna severely and utterly deny you. We just had Cooler additional attack 3 times, and then we had freaking King Cold dodge, which allowed us to live and possibly beat Physical on what is this our 3rd attempt? If we actually pulled this off this easy, compared to how many times we died in Tech before. There's no way we can save that Dokkan bar, sadly. And Trunks has his ultimate sealed, so we don't have to worry about being ulted. Rem from the Discord? What did... I believe I know who that is, but that's an interesting YouTube name. I should set my new YouTube name, JX from the Discord. Hey, I'm JX from the Twitter. Actually, JX from the Twitter from the Discord. Actually, JX from the Reddit to the Discord from the Twitter to the YouTube from Twitch. But you could just call me JX. Oh, that's right. The very first attempt we had. I personally think this team's going to do quite well. Mid-sentence dies. JX from the internet. Exactly. Ymir's got the right idea here. Trunksu, calm down. Now we should heal. Yep. We healed a good portion of that damage back. Trunks can attack us one time. And he should be dead by the time Cooler and Frieza finished comboing him. If Trunks manages to do something, I don't know what he's gonna do, but I have this feeling in the back of my head it's like Trunks is gonna do something. Don't ult us first. Ah, yes. Thank you, Trunks! Damage wasn't too bad, but still, you gotta sneak in that ultimate. That a boy. The good thing is we knew for a fact that Frieza would have taken him down there. So this only leaves Goku and family. It should be called Green from the Forbidden Lands. The URL. Why are we all posting all these URLs for? Would Physical Kid Buu or Physical Shinron? Physical Shinron, yes. Physical Kid Buu, not so much. Physical Kid Buu, you're actually asking for quite a bit of trouble with that. Unfortunately, he just suffers from, you know, being very early Dokkan card. And in terms of overall damage, Physical Buu's great, but it's just for Super Battle Road? No. Alright, it's the Sun family time. Sadly, we had to waste the Dokkan, which we obviously wanted to save for this, but it's very hard to do. But this gives us 3 items to use. And I say for... Who's coming up next? I don't think Cold's on rotation, but Super Buu is. And the friend Cooler's here. So if I usher them out, wait till the following turn, use my Cooler who's Rainbow with Super Buu's defense stats, we should take minimalized damage. And the 5 ones suck. Alright, obviously Super Saiyan 3 Goku is going to hit the hardest. But he's also going to probably take the longest to kill. Oh, that's right. My Bootangs can ultimate seal, so let's try to seal the big dog. Big daddy dog over there. Kind of doing this on the fly at the moment. I'm a little nervous because this could easily just turn right around and screw me. I just don't want that to happen. This is the last fight? Yes, correct. This is the last fight. Nah, we're not going to do the weakest first. Goku will also have the most attacks of everybody on the team. If this works correctly and Omega gets some at least under half, we should be able to... Yeah, there you go, buddy. So now on this following turn... See, by using Usher, it puts them all back in the same spot, so I knew for a fact where they're all coming from. And now I use that to my advantage. But this one, we're gonna... We'll have to use one item for sure, because even though he is sealed, we're being attacked numerous times. I'm just deciding which factor I want to go into this. Yeah, I do like Bootank's super attack too. I was mentioning that earlier. It's very involved. They've gotten a lot better at that with their sprites lately. Buhan himself, even though in a bit of an older card still does a pretty good ult himself. If you can actually get it to proc when he has all of his, like, Super Ghost Kamehameha little Boo things, I'll do the Kamehameha on you. Alright, so like I mentioned, we want Goku to die. And with any luck, the big dog out of the picture, we can just slowly focus on the runts after that. But this turn's gonna hurt, even with full heal or not. Damn it. Died? 143. We could actually still die this turn. That's terrible. That is so much damage. Yeah, you can't. That's right. That's what you get, Gohan. Straight to the moon. Don't die, little guy. No, stop ulting. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Damn it. God, no. Ugh. We should have used the Chi-Chi. We should have used the Chi-Chi. Whew. Yes, it hurts tremendously. One thing to note about the last round is they always hit harder than everybody else too. You notice people are getting walloped for about 140,000. Any coolers at all? Anything that isn't the base level cooler? Yeah? Maybe? Nope? And alrighty then. Nope, he will not Dokkan Awaken tonight. As I was mentioning before, he will Dokkan Awaken, I'm not Dokkan Awaken, but the new Goku will come in either 3 days or 18 days. Let's just hope it's sooner rather than later. I main JP? Yes. Obviously. I used to play Global and Japan at the same time, but I just sort of, I don't know, you kind of get to the point where it's like, you don't want to try and keep up with 2 accounts at the same time, and financially, it's next to impossible. Alright, we're going to save the Chi-Chis and the Ushers for at least the 5ers. Ah, that's a friend cooler, though. He's not going to do anything in terms of damage. I almost personally rather my Omega ult than the friend cooler. It kind of sucks just having like a living liability on your team. As if this wasn't difficult enough. Why a 3-year? Okay. I hate kind of explaining it multiple times, I feel bad, but I know people are coming and going from the stream. So basically, the Tournament of Power is coming back in 3 days. And also the banner for both Goku and Vegeta ends in 3 days. So the rotational banner will have a new banner obviously come and take its place. And significance of the fact that we just had Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku shown in the show tonight, but not actually showcased. Similar to what happened with Vegeta Blue when he was first released. He came out around like 3 to 4 days after his showcase. And if it doesn't come out then, the other big factor is they're taking a week break off next week. So it'll be 14 days until the next episode of Dragon Ball Super. When that happens, the showcase for Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku will be in that episode. So he will release that night then. So it's going to either be 3 or 18 days. Do I have any LRs? Yeah, I have my fair share of LRs. Sadly, it doesn't do me much good here. With Ginyu Physical coming back, it'd be nice. I could use them, but they still haven't released Battlefield 2.0, so until I can actually get him, I'm sort of stuck. Yeah, it was 18 days of really annoying too, so I'm like optimistically thinking 3, but 18 is probably the most logical. How long have I been doing this? It looks like about 35 minutes now. We had a really good attempt last time. We would have, honestly, we would have won. It's just, I didn't use the right item. I should have used the Chi-Chi. She was right all along. If only Gohan had studied all those years, we wouldn't have died. Yeah, the good thing about having at least the 2 Super Boos on the same team, sort of like a not really noticeable goodness, but what kind of helps is all Majin Boos have, what the hell's the link? It's like Metamorphosis or Infinite Healing. So when you combine them together, having multiple Boos in your team automatically grants you a certain amount of about 6 to 7% HP every time your turn with them comes around. It's pretty not noticeable on like normal circumstances, but when everything counts in the game like this, it helps. Especially when you just get ulted for 130,000 damage. Is LR Ginyu even good? He's good for this, yes. He's very defensive. Oh, that's my cooler up to bat. Thank you. I thought it was a friend cooler again. It's like, damn it. Alright. If Frieza and Cooler can just take off Shigesh, we're golden. Cooler is actually my heaviest tanker right now. Just because of his rainbow stats. Attaboy, Cooler. Lying there to the ground. In the stomach. Supernova. Out of here. There's a strength cooler? No. As far as I know, there's only 3 ultimate form coolers in the game. And I could be wrong, feel free to correct me, but there's... No, there's more than 3. There's, the Extreme Int one, the World Tournament Agility one, the Extreme Tech one, and the Extreme Physical one. So I believe Strength would be the only final form cooler in this case. I think there's a Strength, like, 4th form cooler, but not final form cooler. And see, like right there, notice on that rotation return, having those 2 boos there just gave us a bunch of healing. Alright, so that was a good overall. We're gonna usher this. So sadly, it's like all 3 of our supporters are on the same team. Same turn. So it's like, hey, glad you're all here, but you're not really supporting anybody. And since they're all relatively weak, it's just sort of like a... What now? We'll have them attack Piccolo, and then let's have Boo Tanks lock Go Tank's ultimate. It's all about luck and critical hits to win these modes. I wouldn't say critical hits. I would say dodging and stunning. Less about the crits, more about the dodges and the stuns. But you were using a strength team? No, this is not a strength team. Strength team's gonna be a whole different ball game. It's Cooler and Frieza and Cooler again. Yeah, we don't need new Super Saiyan 4s for the 4th anniversary. I mean, it could happen, but that also just means that it's, you know, going to replace the old ones, which sort of makes people upset. Oh, dude, did we really get boned by this? And we need Cooler to block all that damage. But we also need Cooler to attack. So I would like to use the friend one, the worser one in this case, to not ult then, if I have to sacrifice it. You know what, I will, because we locked Go Tanks' ult, so the only one who could possibly ult me would be, Piccolo. And Piccolo's only attacking twice from the looks, 3 times. What to do, what to do? Oh crap, even if we grab these, I think we're gonna get blocked out of, well, maybe if it's, nah. Orbs, what are you doing? What are you doing? If it took that, the blues would have blocked it, so no matter what, we wouldn't have been able to have 4. So my coolers don't get the ult no matter what I do. Yikes. This is gonna be a very painful turn. Oh god, 60,000 hit. Yeah, we're gonna probably die this turn. Jesus. God. I'm gonna start using the term friend cooler with air quotes. Notice how our friend just got us hit for more damage combined than everybody. Thank you, Bamco, for your friend cooler. I gotta say, I've never seen a friend quite like him. As the genie would say, you ain't never had a friend like me. Where'd all those sweet, sweet coolers go? I swear to you, man, I had like 6 of these lined up and they all vanished. Oh. Here we go again. Anyone realize that Frieza cannot physically be alive in the Tournament of Power anymore? Guess it's been longer than a day? I'm sure they could easily retcon that. I mean, they have Xenos there. It's like, you can only be alive longer than a day, but, you know, the ultimate creators of the 12 universes are also like, nah, man, we said it's cool. You know what? We're gonna reset this. This is a bad start. Yeah. I wonder if they did that on purpose. You know, ever since the Frieza's 5 minutes Tabasco that people have been making fun of for years, we have this Tournament of Power arc that's only lasted a grand total of 48 minutes. But in real logical time, the Tournament of Power has been going on for nearly... I knocked my mic off. Nearly fucking... like what, like 40 episodes? If not longer? Oh, how's it going, Julius? Now that you're here, I need you to conjure me up a physical cooler friend. One that isn't the special one. I know why they call them special now. Because he's extra special. He's a very special boy. I don't think there's really any actual changes I can make in this sense, sadly. I thought about taking Raccoon Rainbow, but all Raccoon does is the more he takes damage, the harder he hits, and we don't need to be taking more damage. Sin Shinron could be a possibility over King Cold, but man, this just sucks. I just need a better cooler friend. Yeah, Bergamo. What'd I do for an actual true physical tank? You need a different team? Okay. Since Baku Genking says we need a different team, let's reply to his expertise. As I considerably have almost every physical card in the game, now's your chance to show me and tell me what magical team it is I should be using. I mean, trust me, man, if there's like some sort of different thing I'm not seeing here, by all means, enlighten me. Yeah, we ain't using Champa. You just need to be cooler, to be honest. You see what you did there. What the hell is GB? That would be amazing, a true physical tanker. And we, after all this time, we still don't have one. It blows my mind. That's kind of risky to do. That's also even more risky to do what I'm thinking here, but by doing this, I get an additional 30,000 health from Boo switching on rotation. Yep. As everyone will probably tell you easily by now, Goku Black is garbage on JP. Alright, cool, buddy, it's up to you. Let's take Boo down, because I have a grand feeling he's about to ult you. Woo! Attaboy. Yeah, King Cold could be switched, but actually he can't, sadly. He can and can't. It's just there's no one to actually switch for him. You switch out King Cold, you're losing that giant damage mitigation for the turn he's on. And, you know, can't really have that happen. Like I said when this stream started, this is... I still physically think the most difficult of all the extreme Super Battle Roads is physical, just because you're just severely limited. It might be tied with tech or very close with tech, but what are these two? Miles and miles away the most difficult. It sucks too, is because like not everybody can even make the team I'm making right here, and I have almost every card in the game. Oh man, if we get unfortunately ulted, I think I had Bootangs hit Hercule, so Hercule for a fact can't ult us. But if Adela ults King Cold, we're about to be served up a whole different sushi. Hello, father. Why does everybody keep coming in here and saying hello, father? I mean, I know you all think I'm your daddy, but unfortunately, I'm not a 16-year-old girl. I think you've come to the wrong stream. Hey, look who's ulting, just like I thought. I think our stream had a mishap. I think for some reason we're being linked to Pornhub right now. I don't need to do super though. We've beaten super. That's the whole point. I think we'll do better in super. Yes, we would. We would do tremendously better in super. Hey, I guess cooler. But we've beaten it on super. We have it on physical though. See where I'm going with this? Whew. The 5-starter. Okay, but that's good though. This cooler's a better one. I also get he's SA10, which is nice, and a decent amount of stats with the dupe tree. Looks like he took the 5 additional attack. So I believe he's probably, yeah, he's at 55%, I figured. That's still much better than 0%, so I would gladly take that. Yeah, we have to make this attempt count. I say that as the fact that we started with all orbs blocking us. Wonderful. Good. Good. Yeah, but I know why they make the super cards overpowered. I mean, people like the, you know, the super cards better than villains. I mean, it's just a natural thing. I wouldn't say like preconditioned, but like, you know, everybody wants to be the hero and everybody likes the heroes. So of course, when they make all these Super Saiyan Gokus, especially, you know, way back then, you'd be much more inclined to roll for all these cool looking Gokus rather than like Super Boo, who's cocking his head and looking at you sort of funny. I wish they would let us unlock the item slot. When Super Battle Road first came out, Vincent, man, I swear to you, everyone said the same thing. It's like, if there was a time to open at least, not both of them, but at least one more item slot, that time is now. Cool looking Goku's like Goku Black. Well, it's still Goku, man. They were sort of half genius with that. It's like before they made the Goku Black saga, they're like all in a room. It's like, we just don't know what to do, sir. The children, all they want is Goku. What do we do? I've got it. Sir? What if we took Goku and made him Goku Black? It'll be Goku, but evil form. By jolly, he just might be right, sir. Johnson, give this man a promotion. From henceforward, he will be called Goku Black. I'd summon for a good Kui. I would do it too. They should just do it for the kicks one time. It's just like a banner that's full of nothing but mediocre villains like Kui and Pui and Babidi and shit, but they're just way overpowered. Why no Kid Buu on the team? Oh, Baku ganking. Come on now. You asked us why there's no physical Goku Black on this team. Now I want you to estimate and assume, why is there no Kid Buu on this team as well? I wish damage was everything, I truly do, but sadly it's just not the case. We're on the writing staff for DB Super? Oh crap, I let it slip. We're running out of hair colors for Goku. What do we do? I know. Back to black again. This time with a white aura around him. It's a genius. Cards being decent or not have no bearing here. There's many cards that are decent. In fact, there's many cards that are near amazing here. Well, not here, but just in general. But when it comes to Super RNG Road, that shit just drops all meaning. But I was good once. But now your time is up. Bobbity stuns all with a super? Wow. Now that'd be a hell of a broken Bobbity. Apalakapa! Yeah, boy, that's how it's done. God, I love how my cooler comes up the bat, because I know for a fact he's just gonna actually do something. Like, looks over, is like, them? Yeah, I'll handle this. Stand back. And that's when the audience up there is like, he's so cool! And that's when a smartass is also like, why do you think they call him cooler? That's... You know, that's... I'm about to say this is a bad turn one, but it's actually not that bad. With King Cold's passive going, and Super Boo's passive going, our damage reduction is actually relatively high at the moment. So this is actually a perfect time to add an Aider with that to increase that damage and defense even more. I must have more! Gohan fans want a Gohan that have Super Saiyan White, then basically got it. Yeah, I guess he kind of is that, isn't he? That old school Dragon Ball AF stuff is finally coming true. Oh god, Gotenks, who are you ulting? Alright everybody, stop hitting me so hard. Man, I should have used somebody that wasn't Super Buu to block a lot of that. Even with all that defense, that, like, imagine if I didn't have all the defense going for him. Super Buu there would have just been lit up. Alright, everybody, stop ulting me. I only have so much life. That's a good dodge. Thank you. We appreciate your, support in these trying times. But I'm gonna have to say, please stop ulting me in the face. Yeah, we're gonna rip up a Nurse Chi-Chi here. And now it's time for my cooler to lay the groundworks for your destruction. Before creation must come destruction. Unless you're Omega Shenron, then you don't get the ult. Sorry, buddy. The Rainbow Orb always screws you in the end. Let's get some garbage out of here if that's the case. Green Orb. What's my opinion on Garlic Jr.? Wait, Garlic... Oh my god. Do we even have a Garlic Jr. card in the game yet? That's right. That's one of the missing DBZ cards we still don't have. So he... Okay, actually, you gotta think about this for a second. Now, while it would be funny to have a Garlic Jr. card, remember he has minions, just like all the DBZ bosses do. And you know what's gonna happen. That banner is going to be full of nothing but R or /SR cards of his minions. And that's all you'll pull, that's all you'll see, and you'll slowly inside just die. Like, I don't think I can handle that. Seems like you wanted this brand new Super Op Garlic Jr. Instead, you got, forgettable character Spice or something like that. It's like, but, no. Slug actually has a card in the game. It's not one you can use currently, but in the boss fights you do on the weekends, you fight a Slug, and he's also in the files. So Slug's actually here, but Garlic Jr. himself has never had a boss fight, an instance, anything. Is that enough between these two to kill him? Let's just not even chance it. It'd be fun to have a low-class Saiyan lead that's Turtles, who actually is fun. Well, I mean, they made Raditz a low-class Saiyan leader. It's just, you know, unfortunately, the category doesn't really give you that much. Like, I get where they're going for with the categories, but even on the non-pullable cards, they gotta stop making the category leads, like, so underwhelming. Like, you can't have one category lead be like, this card gains 200% of stats and everything. And then, like, the one that they give out for people to farm is like, this one gives 30%. I'm like, there literally can't be 100% of difference in stat gains. Well, thank you, Jordan. Every single Goku card? They probably didn't, because that means they'd have to go through and see just how many Goku cards in this game they've made. What the f— why is oh my god, Gotenks lived and is attacking me 3 times! Oh, that is a cheap and low blow, Bandai. That's low even for Bandai standards, come on now. Thankfully, there's not too much damage, but, I mean, if I didn't have all this mitigation set up, that would have been death right there. Foul play, man. Foul play. I need a ref, guys. Come in here. Somebody lay down the card. Blow the whistle. A full-blooded Saiyan category? I mean, they could easily do it. The problem is, though, is did they have enough cards for it? We'd have, like, Nappa Turtles, Raditz, Goku, Vegeta, King Vegeta. And this is off the top of my head. I'm like, unless they introduce more Saiyans, I guess, like, Tarble, the off-brand character? There aren't really that many people you could fit into a full-blood Saiyan category. I'd count fusions? Yeah, you're right, fusions. Okay, that would actually sort of level the playing field, make it a lot more manageable. So you'd have Vegito, Gogeta. Oh, that's right, Bardock, that's right, I forgot all about him. And the, yeah. His little groupies. Alright, same scenario as last time. We're gonna usher that one away, because I know the setup they're using, and I'm gonna use my cooler on the backup turn to have Super Boost stat buff them, and then hopefully mitigate a good majority of the damage. And Omega, once again, will be... You know what? I'm just gonna say, who do I want to deny the ultimate? Because with Boo Tanks, I can at least seal the ult, so it'd be wise to keep him. Oh my god, who comes up with these orbs? What is this? Well, at least we'll seal the ultimate. That one seems the most, like, priority at the moment. Khalifa, Kale, and Kefla? Oh yeah, Universe 6 Saiyans. Which would also include, Cabba, Cabbage Patch Kid, in his Super Saiyan form. Yeah, I mean, that's enough cards to make it manageable right there, because that category in itself now has more people than some other categories. Ooh, no. Frieza can't take that many hits. Nah, man, nah, that's too much. You can do it! I believe in you! You know what? Let's just give Super Boo a crap attack. Because I want to... We know the Super Boo doesn't do squat here. Let's just save it for the following turn. Thank you, Trunksu. I hope I still have enough health. Vegeta got locked, and we had the 200,000, I believe. 97,000, alright, so even if they attack me 5 more times, if every hit's about 16, 15... Daddy, please! Did we die? We've died a couple times. Oh, what are the chances we can get that Dokkan this turn? But the heal actually wouldn't happen until the turn ended. Oh man, that's kind of rough. Because I feel like we grab all those orange orbs, we're absolutely going to Dokkan this turn. Well, this is the only way I see to make this properly manageable without wasting a double heal. Oh god, is it not going to Dokkan now? Oh, I may reset this turn if I have to. Oh, whew! I'm like, come on, man. We need to merge Zamasu? I still think the merge Zamasu we have right now is amazing. It's one of the hardest hitters in the game still. And since we have LR Black already, those two link together insanely well. In fact, if you're ever using LR Rose, you're pretty much almost like obligated to take merge Zamasu with you. Hey man, about the other stream? What other stream? What? I accept your apology. Yes, what's he apologizing for? What happened? Alright, how much is that gonna heal us? Come on, Dad. God, cooler! Cool off! Haha! 130. Ooh. I kind of want a little bit more, but I mean, that was the best I was going to get out of that, sadly. I'm still curious what we're apologizing for. If I do it this way, I lose that extra HP I could have had, but I know for a fact Cooler would kill Trunks, so I'm just gonna kill Trunks. Do I think there's a chance they might release an LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku as an S? I mean, there is. Oh yes, there's very easily a chance they'll release like a new Super Saiyan 4 card as an LR. I feel like is a high chance of possible. Once this Gogeta and Vegito thing happened. This is also sort of like a catalyst. You have to understand that, like, now that there's an official LR card and a Dokkan banner, they can easily do it again. So, like, let's say the next anniversary or the next, like, 6-month anniversary comes. There could be, like, an LR Super Saiyan 4. I'm still waiting to see what that guy was apologizing for. Man, I hate being kept in suspense like this. Oh, shit, we're on the last round. It's not 5 of them either, thank God. It's the father-son trio. Ironically. Oh, now Broly's not here. I was going to say, if Broly came along, he'd feel so at home right here. Man, I wish Dad was here. LR Merge Zamasu? Probably less likely chance of that. Because they already have the LR Rose and Black. And to be honest, I don't think Merge Zamasu is that popular of a character. Alright, that leaves me with 2 items to fool around with. Let's not have Super Boo take the brunt of all that damage. What is the attack rotation looking like? God, is it like 8 attacks? Ugh! Did I say LR Rose in black? I've been LR Rose. Yeah, sorry. I'm in thinking mode at the moment. LR Jiren, that's a possibility, but I sort of like was mentioning this LR cards. LR cards are always based on like iconic moments too, and they still haven't really broken free of that tradition yet. So until Jiren actually does something we can actually remember him by, rather than just being strong for the sake of being strong, he won't have an LR card. His first will be a TUR like normal. Uh, 33. Oh boy, here comes. Oh, I thought it was being ulted already. Is like just one turn. One turn, I ask you. I got LR go, and then someone, of course, gets their LR on a single. Congrats, man. I don't know how you guys do that. I really don't. Even one of the dudes in one of the Twitter chats I had just like casually throws up a picture of rolling LR Vegito on a single. I'm just like, how do you guys do this? Oh, I think the damage mitigation worked. Look at their hits overall, especially on that cooler there. That was a lot better. Alright, Goku's actually... but Goku has so much health still. If you're looking for the Discord, I actually haven't set it up to do that command in Twitch. I didn't even realize there was that command, but if you want it, I think it's in the description of the video on YouTube. I still have to set that up on Twitch somehow. I think I'll just add a thing to where the bot will do it automatically. Now this is a rough choice here. Do we use the last healing item here? Because I'm not sure we'll actually kill Goku. But we'll still take a lot of damage, and we won't have any items for the next turn. I feel like we kind of have to risk it somehow. We have King Cold on the turn, so that's less damage. We have My Cooler, so that's less damage as well. And if we could manage to kill Goku, at least by the time it gets the King Cold, but... And I don't think we can survive that without the item. We're going to be sorry no matter what we do. But yeah, I guess... Here we go. You have to risk it. We've come this far. Father, we have to. Oh god, game. Look inside your cold, dark heart. What the? Look at how low that damage was. Man, if I know the damage would be that low to drop, I wouldn't even bothered. We could have... better safe than sorry. I feel like we're going to be sorry now. Third additional attack, but it wasn't an ult, sadly. Frieza. Pull through here. Kill Goku. That's literally our only chance, man. Do it again. Additional. Damn it. King Cold kill Goku? I doubt it. Maybe? Don't attack me a million times, Goku, please. Goku's attacking once, twice. Yep, I think we're toast. You get better key out of that. But we're not going to get the defense mitigation out of doing it this way. That's also what Frieza wants to do. I agree. It's like, Frieza, it was your chance. Right there. Why? Asuna has a question. Feel free to ask. Sorry. We're at the very pinnacle of this fight at the moment. How do you get the JP version? Words. Google Play. Actually, don't do that. Type in QOOAPP, QApp, and then download it. on your phone through that. That's the Japanese version of Google Store. And if it's iOS, I think you have to make a Japanese iTunes account. It's just, I knew Goku would attack me multiple times first before I could block him at all, which means we're only going to mitigate a singular Goku attack. And even if we survive this turn, the chances of surviving the next are... Yeesh. I can't even lock the super with boot tanks now either. Oh boy. Life sucks! Yeah, Gohan's gonna ult us and probably kill us. We're near that death point. If either of them ult us, it's game. That's because the apps they're using isn't QApp. You're just using the regular Google Play Store. So it's saying it's not available in your country because you're trying to download it from the US Play Store. Go tanks, please don't. 43,000. Oh my god. We don't have an item or anything. We've got nothing. Wait. Oh, Boo healed us a bit. Ah, I have to lose Frieza's link. But that's the only way you can go in there and do this. I still really think there's a chance in hell, but we're gonna, I guess, just see what happens. I called Goten Gotenks. Well, I want to say I'm sorry, but I'm really not. Like, I don't know what to say about that. Can Cooler maybe dodge? Probably not. And we are dead. There it is. Couldn't even dodge for me. Man, that item we used that turn, I think that was the reason, man. Like, we were better safe than sorry for sure, but, like, they were hitting us 1,000 damage that turn. We could have almost fully healed in the turns following. Oh, this is rough. Alright, guys, look, see. Let me show you the single summon that's going to pull in LR that everybody always pulls. Ready? Now, note, this summon has an 60 to 80% chance of being an Int or Tech Pan. We don't have to wish for an event. There will be one coming. Wow, Tien. It's nice to see you, buddy. Now, before this event ends, I would like to actually see an SSR off this. I think the last 60-something tickets I've used hasn't even been an SSR. I want you to do a group summon. You know what? Those things are always kind of silly to me, but you know what? For this one ticket, we could do a group summon. So, grab out your phone, Android, iPhone, phone, Android, iPhone, a Chinese Dokkan. I think that's all of them. Emulators, that's 5. And go to the ticket summoning screen and or single summon screen. Then, when you're there, I'll wait 20 seconds here and then I'll count down from 10 and we can do a group summon. Just saying that out loud always seems silly to me. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just cynical by nature, but it's just like, come on everybody, let's do a group summon. Do about 10 more seconds. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna count down from 10. There's 10, a 9, a 8, a 7, a 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, I know everybody wants to troll and say you're all gonna pull an LR, but be honest. And before half this chat's like, I pulled an LR! Wait! It's okay, Eric Shumi. You can let us know. Oh, baby. There's my LR. How far did I get into completing? Well, we got to the last fight again and then died. Tragically. Base rip? Well, Biz, the ticket banner, if you're pulling on it's guaranteed SRs every time. Is moderator opened? I'm dead serious. What? Maybe? Yeah, that sounds about right. Caden didn't summon because he's a party pooper, apparently. I got a Yamcha? Yeah, that sounds about right. Pull the Raditz? There we go, see? Now those are the legit summons. I really don't understand. I don't understand what you're asking me. You're quite right. Did we possibly find another substitute Broly? Maybe? No? One of the things that really sucks too is it's like it almost feels next to impossible with the cooler they give you. He just doesn't have the defense stats for this. Strength Bojack. How do you skip the payment option? I have no idea, dude. I don't work with iOS in the slightest. Please give us your money. The funny thing is any cooler you guys have is probably better than the one that Bandai's offering you. Bandai is offering you an only SA10 cooler, but their base stats completely. It's 0% the dupe tree. Like, if they were at least 55%, I think it would be a little bit more manageable. Woo! Alright. Man, I'm starting to heat up. Let's give this maybe like 1 or 2 more attempts, and then tomorrow I'll true like if we don't end up beating it, I'll do like a combination of tech and physical. But if I do end up beating it, then we can go back tomorrow and finish tech. And then I can finally work on getting strength done, which has involved me very, very slowly farming LR Frieza. Because 50 stamina per run of LR Frieza. God! I was really hoping the 3rd anniversary would drop that shit to 25 at least. Your orbs of the Strength Gogeta? Probably not. Strength of Gogeta is not a bad card by any means, but I feel like there's better strength cards that you could use now. No, I wouldn't put Kai's in the Strength Gogeta, no. Ooh, that reminds me. You know what? I'm gonna do something interesting after this fight, mentioning Gogeta. You may think I'm insane when you watch what happens, but at the same time, you may get a giggle out of it. I dare you to say, Ayo was good, Logang, and Lo... What the hell is a Logan Paul voice? Hold on, let me see. I'm not sure if I have a faggot voice. If I remember what he sounds like, because the only thing I've ever seen with Logan Paul was that fake colorblind video that H3 did. Yo, what's up, Logan? What's poppin'? Aha! I hit those notes! Well, yeah, that dude's the definition of a tool. Especially if you guys are younger in here, in this stream. You're gonna look back one day and realize just how much of a tool that dude actually is. And you're gonna realize it's like, oh, that's what that term meant. I get it now. You're sorry? It's okay, Jordan. I don't know what you're apologizing for, but I forgive you. Biz, on the other hand, though, I'm not sure Biz could ever forgive you. Dude, if you think... Okay, Strength Gogeta getting an easy A. That'll probably be the very last thing on their list. Yeah, Seal, I was thinking the same thing. It's like, pretty much almost a restart. But, I mean, we're only asking for the exact same thing to happen again. I never did see Suicide Squad. It sounds like it's a good thing I missed it, because that movie was hyped and then turned out to be just utter garbage. Hey, thanks for following Sasuke 123. Sasuke? Bakano. Anyone know the Dragonstone hack? If you know that hack, share it with all of us. I'm sure we'd all love to know. God. Anyone know the Dragonstone hack? I'm all ears, man. Alright, so here's the deal. You log into Dokkan Battle Screen. Now, Hercule's gonna say, always keep your promises. What you have to do is, right when his thumb appears and says, always keep your promises, you have to double-click the screen at least 3 times, or tap the screen at least 3 times. If you did it in rapid succession, another screen will pop up with Frieza on it. Now, the Frieza on hand... Oh, thanks for following, Jackson Simmons, 56. I was gonna say, I was telling my ultimate hack thing, and all of a sudden, I was like, what the... Alright, so, now the Frieza in question will pop up on the screen, which means you've done at least the first part of this hack right. Now, Frieza will replace the Hercule on screen and say something along the lines of, "You're nothing but a monkey." Now, at this point, you need to left, right, up, down, start, select, BA. Now, if you've done that correctly, Goku will then replace the Frieza with the line saying, "You fool." And it's at that moment, you'll know the Dragonstone hack is active. Then go into the game, start the summon simulator, and voila, infinite summons. Dragonstone hack is you hold down the Dokkan icon and hit the install button. It is a hack. You basically found the solution. I was watching YouTube, but it kept crashing when I was trying to type. Yeah, I've been noticing that a lot lately. Because I've been noticing Twitch getting like a giant increase while YouTube seems to be... Something seems to be happening that's making YouTube crash specifically. I kind of need to look into that. I wonder if it's just because of the things I have going on screen? Because I'm not having any latency issues in that at all. But I have this at normal latency for viewers to watch. But if there's active crashes happening, that means on someone's end somewhere, something's happening. Man, this has taken us nearly, like, it feels like 10 minutes just to kill the Tien squad. Like, guys, we have 3 fights to go through. The big bad villains, huh? Big bad bosses? All this to take down Tien, man. He truly is the strongest human. I went to apply for moderator. Typically, I think I'm still okay in moderators. I try to keep it so anyone I mod is actually somebody I know. Well, not in like in real life, but like someone I've actually known for a while. Talk to like on the occasion. I can actually trust. It just doesn't seem very viable for me to just like, yes, stranger off the street, congratulations, you've been nominated to the moderator position. You start tomorrow. I say we give Cold the 3 blues. I'm gonna say, his ult's not really worth having or not having, to be honest. Play it, BB is godly. I'm active and I have a lot of trustful friends. I gotta admit, that's some good tenacity. And thank you for subbing, Asuna X. That was almost like to the level of like, hey man, can I buy your stuff? Nah man, I can only get it from my brother. Logs into the other account. Hey, it's me, your brother. Bloodborne? God, I want to do my Bloodborne stream so bad, I really do. I can't even play Bloodborne right now because I have it set up to where if I do what I want to do, I can't stream it. So I can't even touch Bloodborne until I actually stream it. So like it's in part motivation for me to actually stream it because I can't play it until I do. I'm also trying to think of a good time to actually stream it. Thankfully, where I live, this is the first week where summer actually hit. I'm so happy about that. It's warm outside finally. It's not bitter and cold. I don't come home freezing my ass off every day. I come home being like, oh, this feels really nice. Oh yeah, you could use the LRs. Just because the LRs, both Vegito and Gogeta. Because if you use a combination of the both, they're basically free tanks. So it turns Super Battle Road for Super into just a joke. It's like Dark Souls? Yes, it is. It's made from the creators of Dark Souls. Just look at it this way. Dark Souls is slow combat, while Bloodborne is fast combat. And the stream I'll be doing will be to show off the Platinum Trophy, basically. Because this is going to be my third and final run, which will give me the Plat Trophy of Bloodborne. You're lucky you have to shovel 2 feet of snow? I feel bad for you, man, I do. We've been living in, like, a snow tundra for months. Al W side blah blah blah. Dragonstone hack. Yeah, okay. Don't click the link, obviously. That's how you get scammerooted. You know, something funny to check is, you can tell a YouTuber has actually, like, hit critical acclaim if you look at their comments and they're just filled with bots pretending to be the YouTuber themselves saying, like, thank you, commenter follower person, for following all this time. As a reward, go to this link and get this thing, which is obviously like a spam link or a troll link, hence why the verified option exists on Twitter and on YouTube. And yet people will always fall for it. It's like, wow, so-and-so YouTuber gave me a free blah 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 blah. And then obviously so-and-so YouTuber did not give you anything. You just got scammed. You just meme hard. Sir, we have the prisoners locked up. Have they said anything? Only that they meme hard. My god, these degenerates. Do I ever play Pokemon Go? Oh, dude, the whole world played Pokemon Go when it came out. There's like a couple people who told me they didn't play Pokemon Go when it came out, and even then I don't believe them. I'm like, that trended so hard and was such a phenomenal success, you just couldn't find a person alive not playing it. I think we got a, yeah, we got a Super Seal, alright. Omega, every time you're up the Batman, you notice this? How I can't ult with you? That's a problem. I think we should fix it. Yeah, and then it died as fast as it came, exactly. To be fair though, that was also in part Niantic's fault. Like, the way they handled that game was just tremendously terrible. They were sitting on the biggest gold mine in known history, and they just let it all vanish. Just like that. Because, oh my goodness, my microtransactions. I feel like Pokemon Go should be like a lesson in history, actually taught in school, of how to not run a business, and how to have, like, just success fall on you, and how to throw it all away within a month. You won this with Bergamo? I consider Bergamo just for the transformation aspect, but... I just don't really want to try it, because it just feels like even more RNG, topped on top of more RNG. Hey kid, I heard you like RNG. Great. We got plenty of that shit for you. Alright, who's coming up on right? We got 4 items, so we can basically use this 2 and 2. And even then, we want to try to save our ushers and Chi-Chi for the final fight, because there will be more than 2 people, obviously. So we need to get through this as painfully, no, not as painfully, as painlessly as possible. Did I ever play Beach Brave Souls? I think I tried it once. I don't remember why I stopped playing, because I think it was, like, honestly, like, a year and a half ago. If I leave with nothing here, I'm letting Super Boo intercept way too many hits. Alright, we're gonna use, I guess, just one, sure. No. I gotta look at the Dokkan bar. I can use this to my advantage. I gotta do this so I don't die on this turn, though. One, 2 attacks, 4 attacks, 7 attacks. Oh, that's rough. Guys, I don't know what RNG tactic to take. There's like 3 routes we could take, and all of them end in bad. That's the easy Super Battle Road? Yeah, I'd have to think on that later. I'll tell you when we finish this. I was thinking Super Int, just because you can, yeah, tie in Super Gogeta and LR Gohan, and that makes a tremendous difference. But with 2 LRs out now, physical probably. How could this happen to me? Boys, you're about to see why it's never good to gamble. Oh shit, I shouldn't have grabbed this. We might Dokkan now. Yeah, crap. Yeah, shit! Well, if we're gonna be forced to Dokkan, I'm glad it's at least Frieza. 39,000 a hit with an ult. I knew he would ult. And the other one's gonna ult me too, and then we're gonna probably die. I hate you, Vegeta. So very, very much. And the worst thing is we're not actually gonna get any of the healing back until the turn after this. Which I believe means we're going to die now. $37. Oh, we are so dead. We're still getting attacked an additional 3 times after this. I admire the attempt, Boo. I really do. But unfortunately, I just don't think you got the damage mitigation. $40,000, $43,000, $43,000. Out. Oh, alright. I will do this. We're going to make this the last attempt. Whew. I'm starting to run out of RNG fumes here. So strap on your seatbelts. Actually, don't put on seatbelts. I mean, we're not really going anywhere. Oh. And plus, you'd all be in the back seat. You make a lot of noise. Keep asking me, are we there yet? Are we there yet? I mean, we don't want to do that. So grab your popcorn, grab your fish, grab your pets, grab your dog, cats. Sit down and have a grand old time, because we're about to experience a lot of pain. I was really, really hoping to maybe find just one decent friend cooler for the last attempt here. Just one. Just maybe one. Does any of the banner drop Super Saiyan 3 Bardock? No. As far as I'm aware, it does not. That's right, I cleared out the friends list earlier. I also added all the people who did add me, so... The other day, if you did add me, I kept true to my word and added every single person. I even had to delete extra people to make room for more people. I guess we'll try this once with Bergamo. Such a terrible idea. I feel like taking King Cold out is gonna just really, really tremendously be a horrible, absolutely terrible, no good, very bad day. Bergamo, if I'm being forced to take you, by the way, let's do this real quick. Welcome to the Dope Tree! Y'all just in time. For a limited time only. I'm going to give you a bunch of orbs I'm going to regret using on you, probably in about 10 minutes. This feels so good to do. Like, even though we've had the potential upgrade for some time now, I love doing this. It is so much better than how this used to be. Oh yeah, we don't have any, obviously, I don't have any essays into them. I'm not spending my time rolling for wolves. The trio de dangers. $71, yep, good. Perfect. Yeah, Global should be getting it, honestly, any time now. Because you guys have the Z Awakening, images and particles and, if you want to call them JSON files, active currently. So, once those go live, I'm pretty sure the potential thing's gonna go live for Global with them. So that shit's, like, basically coming any day now. Do I think Master UI Goku's coming to Dokkan? Yes, 100% he's coming to Dokkan. Does Bandai like money? Find out now. I will do refresh 10 more times. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're taking crap cooler. Oh yeah. We're gonna labor him out, drag him along the floor. What if you guys actually tell me what Bergamo's passive is? Because I would look it up, but at the moment I just, you know, I really can't be bothered. I don't think it's anything tremendous, but if it's his ult does something helpful or his passive does something helpful, it'd be nice to know. It's 2 weeks. Oh, the last episode? I don't know about the last episode. I just know that they're going on hiatus for a week next week. Much better start there, Cooler. Double ultimate. Double Sunday. Bergamo's passive is attack plus 20% with each attack received up to 120%. Chance to turn the giant form with HP 8% below. Alright, thank you, Osiris. Passive is nice in the sense that we will want things to attacking him. Sadly, though, we don't want people actually hitting him. So that's not too grand in that sense. SSA causes supreme damage to the enemy and raises defense by 30... Oh, but the raised defense in the ultimate, that's a little better. Yeah, I didn't think he'd link with anybody too great, though. Yeah, and she'll tap in to make that Giants team. Yeah, we'll try to do that in combination. 30% is nice, but I'm not sure it's going to be as... let's see, his defense technically starting at the moment about 38k, so even with the 30% he's being added, he'll probably defend about as well as Cooler, maybe. So maybe it won't be so bad. We'll see, though. No. They're lying to you. See, the thing with that is, we have certain aspects of like where the data updates come from and the news sources. And unless they literally know someone from Bandai or know some inside information that we don't, they're just lying to you for probably attention or something. Unless both Hercule and Videl ult me, we will live. It's funny because I'm like, in my head, I just took like a bet with myself. It's like, will both of them ult me? There's about a 90% chance of that actually happening. Yeah, it is. You're right about the giant team. It's really hard to farm their SAs because they're always labeled as giants too, so farming their SAs is near impossible, and you don't want to waste Kais on them. No, but that's what I said too, is like, since we got the 5 stones today, but I also brought up the point, I guess this is the 4th time I'm explaining this now though, that the chances are we'll get them in 3 days when the Tournament of Power event comes, or in 18 days once Dragon Ball Super comes off hiatus again. Now, that actually wasn't too bad for a round 1. I think each time we've gone through round 1 with always using about a single Ghost Usher. We only need to be under 80% for Bergamo's passive chance to activate. And while that would be nice, the only thing I worry about with those transformations is, are they even going to be strong enough to do any damage? I mean, it'll give us like 2 turns of invincibility, but in a way that sort of just delays the inevitable. Those giants need to actually, you know, do damage and have key links and do things. Alright, this is my cooler up the bat here, so if I stun them all in this turn, the cooler coming next wouldn't really be able to defend much against this. So instead of ushering this, we'll Chi-Chi this out of here. Give me those greens. Okay, it's like, don't connect those purples. Don't do this to me, man. Not today, sir. That's fine. I've gotten used to explaining the same thing multiple times. It used to annoy me, but I mean, that's just the nature of the beast. I mean, I can't really blame people for coming and going from the stream at random times. Yeah, but the problem is, with the Super Battle Road, it only makes it easy for Super Physical and Super Int. So you could still only use them on those 2 teams. You still have to beat these with every single team. Brutal beatdown on Fighter, Brainiac's Coward, Transform. Yeah, terrible links. Damn right about that. It's actually kind of a colorful ultimate, though. Man, all those ults at the end. That's a change of pace. We typically never see that many people attacking at the end. It's always first. There's a good chance we could probably kill Goku before he gets a chance to attack. That would be phenomenal. Alright, Bootanks, Frieza, and Friend Cooler. Please don't let me down. Pretty please? That was pretty good. And he'll hit less hard than Frieza, so if Frieza could take him down... Come on, man, you're all my damage here. He didn't die there, but Friend Cooler has to kill him. I mean, it's not as much damage as mine, obviously, but that guy's got no health in the slightest. There's no way. Woo! Attaboy. He's only going to assault us. Oh boy, here comes a lot of damage. 100. Oh my god! Look how much health we survived with. What? Ah, yes! When you live with a percentage of damage. Oh my god. Having yourself a giggle there, mate. JX411 Mythic. Oh, nice, Violent. Damn, you guys went far. Congrats. Violent, I need you to transfer your luck to me so I can actually beat this Super Battle Road in this attempt. If you could do that, I would be forever grateful. That was, I know, my god, it's like 1,083 damage. Whoa. Friend Cooler, while he is helping, remember, helping quotes, he's also doing his best to make sure we die. Like, base stat things, it's like, wow. That allowed us to hit us for 170,000 damage. That was over half of our health. Oh, Violet, since you're 4 or 11 Mythic now, how was the generals, or the admirals? The one dude who's like, I predicted your chances of survival. 0. I was always curious what the mythic mechanic of that thing was. Alright, Gohan should for sure be dead. And even if he ults us again, I don't think he's going to get to that point. And we still have that Dokkan bar slowly building. I guess this could work out. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, the same thing, Jackson. They should at least give you the 55% investment. It doesn't have to be 100%, but, like, being bare minimum like that is just... ah. Two more to go. Come on. We can do this. Deep breaths. Except random ads spawn to attack the pod. Oh, the pods get attacked. Oh, and that means you have to switch people who are going in the pod permanently throughout the fight. I get you. That's not too bad. Alright, Shit Cooler, you get to go first. Omega, you get to go... oh, wait a second. We need to ensure that my Cooler at least has 4. Coming from somewhere. I think that'll bring that rainbow down. We're gonna do a quick restart on that. Since this is the last attempt at all, I'm not letting RNG fuck me. It'd probably be a while before we see a Kefla Dokkan, because she's not actually considered a Dokkan unit. She's on a guaranteed SSR banner. Stay awake all night, good thing I don't go to church? Ha! I actually go to work in about 4 hours. What's going on, Beastosaurus Rios? Alright. Let's do this shenanigans one more time. Khalifa is freaking bae for Super Agility Battle Road. She was what I beat it with, was because she was the dodging champion. I loved having Khalifa. That was just hilarious to watch her do that stuff. I remember counting it once. She dodged 10 times in a row. It was insane. Alright, we took the greens last time, so let's take the 3 blues? How's it feel, RNG? They don't have Vegito? I'm very sorry to hear that. On Khalifa, I built her pure dodge, along with her dodge chance as it was. I mean, her whole existence was the dodge crap. They can actually tank, it's just they have typical LR defensive stats. And so it's best to use them to still block. I mean, they're not going to take, like, you know, full tanking non-damage, but they still block far more damage than other people do because of their natural stats. Okay, now let's use our boo tanks to ensure that at least Vegeta doesn't ult to us. I'm gonna go ahead and heal too. That's too many attacks to risk that at this point. That Dokkan, man, there was like somehow a way we could kill them both this turn and somehow save that Dokkan bar for the final fight. That would just be a miracle. It really would, but I just don't think there's any logical way of that happening. Oh yeah, the original Goku I used to stun. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure he helped, but Khalifa was the one that did the majority of it. Because dodges are king. Take 170,000 damage or just none at all? Oh, Frieza, come on, buddy. Take Vegeta out. I mean, that's all that less damage that Super Buu has to take. Are you kidding me? Don't... Bergamo! I thought we died. I was like, it's over. The Wolfman has arrived. Alright, let's see if this furry can actually put up a fight at all. I was gonna say, that was beautiful timing. If we could somehow kill Trunks and save the Dokkan bar... Or... Do we Dokkan as these guys? Can he Dokkan? I've never actually seen a giant Dokkan before. No, it doesn't look like it. Awesome. Nah, there's no way, Trunks. I didn't think he'd do that much damage. Can I help you make a super... Sure, but not quite at the moment here. That's just the problem you're seeing right now with Giants, though, is like, it's hard to get them to ult. They don't really do that much damage, ever. So you're just kind of like delaying the inevitable half the time. I know his sprite, I'm just like, it's just a huge wolf. He's got the Fist of Fury active. His hands are on fire. Hey, that's nice, though. We ate Trunks' ult, which means we know for a fact he won't ult it. Oh, wow. How long does this last for? Okay. Bergo, I appreciate it, but I need you to kind of go back to normal cuddly wolf again. Q-Man, don't you worry about that. I actually beat Super Battle Road without Super Vegito. If I can do it, you can do it too, man. Oh, Trunks! Man, it's really interesting that you decided to attack me 3 times before I have a chance to block at all. Wow, I wonder who decided that. Oh, come on. This game just refuses to give me that bone. If we went last, we could, like, try to kill him or something. Or I could try to make the Dokkan work for me here. But now I just have to, like, just sort of accept my fate. I don't have to accept my fate, but this forces me to use items like this. Oh, that was a terrible thing to do, Trunks. Why are you there? Can't think of a worse spot for him to be in. I have no idea how many LRs I have. We can count them after this. Right now, I have to wallow in despair for a couple moments. Yeah, that Whis is a great choice. That free heal and the stun chance. I was just saying, you know, Bandai always knows. I'm like, it just seemed really ironic and so surprising that Trunks is attacking me 3 times before I can defend myself once. Who knew? What a clever girl. You know what? No. We're gonna do it this way. Even though Cooler won't be able to ult, we'll take the least amount of damage from Trunks hitting me here. I really do think this run's screwed though as well. Like, that happening just put such a damper on everything. Here comes an ult too, because screw me, right? Do I think Ultimate Gun is any good? Yeah, I think he could be good. You just have to, you know, make him good, sadly. I mean, anybody could really be good. Yeah, Bergamo did try. I'll give him that. You are right. He did try to help. We can't knock him for that. He did try. Yeah, I think it's time for a revamp of that Hero Extermination too. I agree with you. I don't think I've ever seen this one. Is that Super Saiyan 2 Goku, Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, and Piccolo? Well, that's a random assortment. We're gonna have to use our one healing item here. And they're gonna just do so much damage to us where it's just not gonna matter in the following turn. We really do need a miracle. Start praying to the stars. We're gonna shut her off, kid, or Super Boo's ult. Piccolo, please don't. 40. Oh. That's not a good thing to wake up to immediately. 41,000 on the Piccolo basic attack to Omega Shenron. Yeah, this is over. It was a valiant effort, but getting to the final stage like this is just never going to work out for me. We need an actual Cooler. The one they're giving me is just not cutting it. Oh. Alright, boys. It's right at 2 hours, so we're going to call that good for the night. We're going to do this again tomorrow. We're going to switch between tech and physical, kind of back and forth, and maybe change it up a bit until one of them actually pulls through with this. But thank all of you for watching with me tonight. It's been nice talking with all of you. I wish you all a good Saturday, and I will see you next time. Take care now.